Okay, listen students. So we are discussing now linear momentum of system of particles. So we know that the linear momentum is nothing but the product of mass and velocity of a particle, so is called the linear momentum. So here already in fourth lesson, fourth chapter, we are discussing a motion of a particle. A particle is moves with a velocity v and the mass is m. The linear momentum, so here linear momentum p equals to, so it is m into v. So linear momentum p equals to small p equals to m into v. Again, according to Newton's second law, so what is the Newton's second law? When a particle moves with a momentum, linear momentum p equals to mv, so then it is consist of the force is applied, so the force F equals to the rate of change of momentum dp by dt. Okay, so here we are consider this two equations. These two equations are only for the single particle. The single particle is moves in rectilinear motion, in a straight line motion. So its mass is m and v is the velocity. So then the momentum p equals to the product of mass and velocity. Then the force, so it cannot move when the force is applied. When the force is applied, F equals to the rate of change of the time rate of change of momentum. So these are two equations for only single particle. So here we are consider here the linear momentum of system of particles. So we have taken the system, so it is a rigid body. The rigid body is consist the particles. So here, so for example, these are the particles. The number of particles is n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, I equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So it rigid body is consist the center of mass is C. Okay, so here the center of mass is consist the velocity. The velocity is VCM, center of mass of the velocity, and so it is consist the total mass is consider, we consider the total mass is capital M. According to motion of center of mass, we already discussed it. So here center of mass in the center of mass topic. So that is M, capital M, VCM equals to mass, total mass of the rigid body into velocity of the center of mass equals to, so this is a momentum mvcm equals to, so first particle mass, this particle mass into first particle velocity plus second particle mass, second particle velocity plus so on, nth particle mass into nth particle velocity. Okay, so the momentum of center of mass equals to the summation of the total momentum of the particles, this system of particles. Okay, so it is written as PCM equals to, okay, PCM equals to P1 plus P2 plus P3 so on Pn. Okay, from these above equations we can write the equation is PCM equals to the center of mass, momentum of the center of mass equals to mass, total mass into PCM. This is equation number 1. Okay, we can differentiate both sides with respect to time. So equation number 1, differentiate both sides above equation with respect to time. With respect to time. So what is dPcm by dt? Okay, dPcm by dt equals to the total mass of the rigid body, the total mass of system of particles. Okay, the individual masses are m1, m2, m3, m4 and so on, mn. The total mass equals to capital M. Capital M equals to m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus mn. Okay, total mass of the rigid body system of particles is constant. So constant capital M into dVcm by dVcm by dt. So here the time rate of change of velocity is equals to m into acm, acceleration. So dPcm by dt equals to m into acm. So here already we are discussing before topic motion center of mass. So here mass into center of mass of the acceleration equals to, according to Newton's second law, it is the external force the external. This is equation number 3. Okay, so before the topic is motion in a center of mass. So motion in a center of mass, the external force F external equals to MACM. Okay, from equation number 1 and equation number 2. So here MACM equals to F external. So here from equation number 2 and equation number 3. So we can write here. So we can write the F external equals to dPcm by dt. So this is equation number 4. So the equation is F external force equals to the time rate of change of center of mass of the rigid body system of particles. The momentum of the center of mass of the particle is time rate of change. So equals to force of external force. Okay, from this equation, so when equation number 4, we have taken the equation number 4. So here when the external force is 0, okay, in equation number 4, so when the external force, there is no external force on the system of particles, F external equals to 0. So then the equation is written as dPcm by dt equals to 0. Okay, the differentiation of certain PCM equals to 0. When it is 0, the PCM, the term will be constant. So from above equation, PCM equals to constant. So this is the equation for the linear momentum, conservation of linear momentum. Okay, conservation of linear momentum, PCM equals to constant. So we can take x direction and y direction. This center of mass is taken as x direction, y direction and z direction. We can take the constants, that equals to p x equals to c1, p y equals to c2, p z equals to c3. Here c1, c2, c3 are the x direction of the constant. Here constants c1, c2, C3, it is x direction, the constant, it is y direction, constant, it is z direction, the constant, the center of mass. Okay, center of mass C1, C2, C3. Okay, so here whether the external force, so when the external force on the system of particles is 0, there is no external force. So what happens? The center of mass is constant. When the center of mass is constant, so what happens? The momentum also constant. So for example, we have taken, so it is a rigid body. So the rigid body moves in a straight line. So it is the center of mass. When the external force is 0 on this rigid body, what happens? It moves, the center of mass also moves in a straight line. Whether a body, when a rigid body, it is center of mass moves like a wave direction. The center of mass also moves as a wave direction, because there is no external force on the rigid body. The momentum of the center of mass also constant. There is no change in the momentum, there is no change in the direction. So again, when the rigid body or a system of particle moves, so it is system of particle rigid body moves in a circular motion. So it is circular motion. What happens? There is no external force on the rigid body. There is no external force on the system of particles. So what happens here? The body remains constant in the momentum of the system of particle moves in circular motion. So like linear momentum of the system of particle, when the external force is constant on the system of particles, the direction and also the momentum also constant. Direction is constant and also momentum of the center of mass also constant. So from this equation we can give the two examples. The first example is when a radium particle is disintegrate as helium. So it is also called the alpha decay, helium and also radon particles. So it moves different directions, but the center of mass is constant. The center of mass moves in a straight direction. And again, a binary stars too can take the binary stars, double stars moves in helical path or circular path. The center of mass is constant, moves in a straight line. Okay, the first example and second example. Linear momentum of the system of particle. For example, we have taken example number 1. So what is the equation? The external force E external equals to dPcm by dt. So from this equation, when the external force E external equals to 0, so then the equation is dPcm by dt equals to 0. From this equation, the center of mass, the momentum of the center of mass is constant. So it is in x direction or y direction and z direction. The momentum of the center of mass, is constant. So for example, we have taken a radon. Ra is a natural radioactive element. So the radon is revolve helium particles. Helium particle is nothing but is alpha decay, alpha particle. So alpha particle, and also it is disintegrate alpha particle and also radon particle. Okay, radon atom and alpha particle. So it is, there is no external force, there is no external force on the radium, there is no external force of radium atom. It moves such a direction from left side to right side, and it is disintegrate of alpha particle and radon. After the disintegration, alpha particle is moves in such direction, and radon atom is moves opposite direction, these directions. It is theta 1, for example it is theta 2. So first of all, before the disintegrate, the radium atom is the center of mass, is this is the center of mass. It moves after the disintegration. So with using of internal forces, the chemical energy, so it is disintegrate like alpha particle, that is helium atom, and radon atom. So radon atom is consist of the heavy nucleus and it is low mass nucleus. So helium is consist of the mass is 4 units. Okay, so radon, for example, it is 86 units. The mass is M2 equals to 86 units. It is M1 equals to 4 units. Okay, it is after the disintegration, so it is moves different directions and opposite directions, different directions. It is this direction, and the radon is moves this direction. So what about the center of mass? Center of mass is doesn't change, that center of mass. So for example, it moves this and this, the center of mass here. It moves and here, and it is moves here, the center of mass. So like this. Before the disintegration of radium particle, the center of mass is moving in linear motion, and after the disintegration, the alpha particle, that is helium atom and radon, so the center of mass, the motion of the center of mass doesn't change, it is also in linear motion, rectilinear motion, so equal motion. Okay, this is the linear momentum of the system of particle, one of the example. Again we have taken, so for example, so this is the radium particle, so it is radium particle. The radium particle is rest, it is not moves. The radium particle, it rests the center of mass here, so it is the center of mass. The center of mass, it rests after it disintegrate. So here the helium is moves upward direction, and radon is moves downward direction. Radon moves is downward direction, and here the helium particle, alpha particle, is moves upward direction. So what about the center of mass of this second case? Here the center of mass after the disintegration of helium atom and radon atom, the center of mass, it doesn't change because there is no external force. External force on the radium is 0. External force on the rigid body is 0. After the disintegration, there is no change. The momentum of the center of mass is constant. The momentum also constant. Momentum is constant. So what happens? It moves upward direction, it moves downward direction. There is no change in center of mass. So center of mass in this case is constant. It is also in rest position. And example number 2. So now linear motion of system of particles. Another example we have taken, in solar system in astronomy. So for example, we have taken the two stars. So a blue line is moves a star, second star, and S1 is the star of red color. So it is moves in circular path. So it is moves for example, it is helical path. So like a spring, it moves a frame of reference. So it is a frame of reference is a linear motion. So it moves so both are, so S1 and S2 double stars. It is also called so it is double stars, or it is also called binary stars. So these binary stars or double stars is moves along a frame of reference, a center of it is moves and center of mass. So for example, it is moves, both are it moves at this position. Okay, this direction of direction is star is forward direction. So it is opposite direction. The center of mass here C. So for example, it starts from this direction, it moves in forward direction, it is opposite direction, and again it is forward direction, it is opposite direction. So it is S1. So it is moves, it is S2 and this direction. So like that, the center of mass here, the center of mass here, the center of mass here. There is no external force. The external force is 0. The momentum PCM equals to, it is constant. Okay, the momentum of the center of mass is constant. Then the momentum of the center of mass is constant. It moves, the center of mass is moves in a straight line. So frame of reference, according to frame of reference, is constant. So when it moves like helical path or circular path. So for example, this path we have taken like a circular path. So this is the circular path, this is center of mass. So when the second star is moves this direction and first star is moves this direction. So both are in opposite direction. It moves, it is clockwise direction, it moves clockwise direction. So first star and second star is moves in opposite directions, but the center of mass cannot change. The center of mass, when it change, the external force on binary stars is happened when the external force is create, when the external force is force, then the change in the momentum. So change the momentum of the momentum is changed. When the momentum is changed, so what happens? The force is applied, the momentum is changed, the acceleration is changed. Then the acceleration is changed, the center of mass also changed. Here on the binary stars, there is no external force. So in astronomy, there is no external force. The external force on the binary stars is 0. So then the PCM is constant. The center of mass of the momentum of the center of mass is constant. Momentum of the center of mass is constant. So it is moves the frame of reference, the center of mass is moves in a straight line rectilinear motion. Okay, it moves like this helical path or circular path. It moves continuously. The center of mass is moves in rectilinear motion. So it is the same, the helical path or circular path we had taken. So it is moves like this position, and so it is here. S1, it is S2. So the change in dimension, the change in the direction, but the center of mass, it cannot change. So this is the linear momentum of the system of particle. So these are two particles. We have taken two stars is nothing but two particles. So before that we have taken the external force is 0. So before the example we have taken the radium is disintegrate in two particles, that is helium atom and radon atom. There is no external force, only internal force is occurred and it disintegrate to each other. The center of mass doesn't change in opposite direction and different directions. So here also there is no external force is 0 on the binary stars. There is no change in the center of mass. Okay, thank you.